Greetings, Gemini, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping in and getting your rune for the energetic pass, we have the rune of Uruz. This is checking in with your health, vitality, momentum moving forward. Are these steps that I'm taking as I'm gaining momentum here, are they healthy? Now, this is the ancient Aurochs, the ox rune. This is very grounded, stable energy, and very much like a large beast when it runs down the hill, gains a lot of speed and momentum. So this is checking in with your health as well. You could have had a blessing or a challenge with health in your energetic recent past here, Gemini. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This isn't necessarily physical health. This is emotional. This is spiritual. All right, this is the energies that we surround ourselves with. What energies are you surrounding yourself? What's your self-thinking like? That matters. What's your self-talk like? That matters. What are you listening to? What are your social media habits like? What are you watching on TV? Checking in with all of this, not just what we eat or drink, but definitely also paying attention to what we ingest. The clothes that we wear, even fabrics, have different vibrations to them. So this is everything that we do ties into our health. Everything we are, okay? And you've had a lot of momentum and very much maybe a check-in with your health here in your energetic past. Let me know in the comments below how this is resonating here for you, but please do take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. I really do see you as moving forward in healthy ways in some aspects, but also being challenged in health in some ways, also moving forward in other aspects. Why can I say this? Because I am a Gemini Sun and Venus as well, so I do very much resonate with a lot of this personally. Okay, so in your energetic now is, this is, okay, Tiwa's the God Tears room. This is how we're showing up for ourselves, how we're showing up or for others too. This sticking up for others, sticking up for the collective energies, fighting the good fight, like a lot of Libra energy here. This is like the scales of justice, balancing out what is just and true in your life. Okay, you're really taking this health thing very seriously. You're dedicated in showing up for yourself and others. This is your vector of victory. You have very much sense, you're very much in your sense of victory. Now, make sure this isn't a martyr type of energy here right now. Because remember, the God Tyr, he sacrificed his arm to stave off Ragnarok. Now, we can show up as so dedicated that it seems that we have blinders on, like a horse wears blinders to not be distracted from what's on the peripherals, right? Now, we could be showing up like that too. So here's the warning that comes with this rune, is to make sure that you're not alienating yourself unwittingly with your tribe, with your family, with your community, etc. That you are showing up for what is right, what is true. If you are showing up for martyr energy, make sure that you know what you're signing up for. But this is your vector of victory, what your discipline showing up every day. I see you as like really instilling this momentum of practice and vigilance into your, very vigilant about the energies and yourself right now, Gemini. And very much for others. You have like this huge, for others kind of thing too. And that, okay, so Aiwas, this is the rune of the yew tree, Y-E-W for yew tree. This is like the world axis, right? Imagine this is you in the middle, in the world axis. So balancing out everything, being flexible, being strong, being durable. That's what this rune is all about, weathering the storm. Being like the yew was a very flexible tree, very strong, and it could withstand like any storm, right? So this is your embodiment in the future. This could be still more stepping into needing to weather things out as your discipline. Not everything is as fixed and straight and narrow as you would like it to be, Gemini. I know when you get that laser focus, you're like, I'm there, like Naruto doing a Naruto run to it. So this is easing with that too. By staying in flow in your mercurial nature, Gemini, you're very adaptable. Yeah, you are the what do they call it? I'm drawing a blank. This is the type of, not cardinal, not fixed, but mutable. Yeah, there we go. That's the word I was looking for, Gemini. Thank you. The mutable air sign. So that means you're very adaptable, very adjustable. All right. And this is you being able to do that a lot easier. Now you can think of this as you embodying this in the Norse pantheon. There's this squirrel in the Norse pantheon that balances information on the tree of life, the yew tree, which is what this rune is about. And it balances information between the great condor at the top of the tree of life and the great serpent at the bottom. Now that reminds me of receiving new information and adapting it into your life, shedding old layers and remaining adaptable. This also brings in kind of a vibe of balance between head and heart energies. So very much, maybe you were a little rigid back here in the past, or maybe even now you're being rigid because of this in your past. But I see you adapting into a lot more flexibility, durability, strength. I think you are, this is all very strength energy. So like a muscle, your heart is a muscle, so use it wisely, okay? This is the influence for the now energies, Gemini. So we have Ewaz, the horse, is man's best friend. This is somebody or an energy around you that's proven itself to you time and time again throughout many instances of your life. Somebody that reflects you, that you reflect each other emotionally. You know each other's hearts, minds, just because, you've been through so many things together. Right? You know each other's intuition. It's like a spiritual recharge when you're with this energy. Now, this could be a rune of pilgrimage in that sense as well, inner and outer. I always say a pilgrimage is both inner and outer pilgrimage. Now, what do I mean by that? Spiritual recharge, right? When we go to a vacation or a spiritually recharging place, like for me, it's a stream next to a tree, right? Next to a tree on the bank of a stream, I just meditate. That's my spiritual recharging place. A lot of other people, it's an ice cream shop. For others, it's a literal or not a figurative place, but a literal place too, like Machu Picchu or Stonehenge or Angkor Wat or something like that, where they go for that spiritual recharge. Okay, so this is that influence of this that you're in. So maybe, okay, I'm seeing this journey, this being a journey, momentum into, this is interesting that this is showing up with Tiwaz here too. So, okay, sticking up, I think you're sticking up for a friend. I think you're sticking up for this other energy, or at least this other energy might be helping you to stick up for yourself. Maybe they're also lending that information to you, that intuitive know-how, while you're being spiritually recharged, so you can show up for yourself, so you can be dedicated in healthy ways. All right, take what resonates here and leave what doesn't. That's interesting. I think this is a great friend to you. Honestly, I think this is a friendship energy. I don't really see this as a family. It could be a family member or a business partner too. But you're looking for what's healthy for you. And so by that, you're actually naturally going to be going and talking to this other energy, right? Whether that's divine source, whether it's yourself, whether it's that friend, right? That horse, that energetic source that's proven itself to you time and time again throughout your life, a dedicated energy. You might be looking for that dedicated energy. If this reading resonates, consider a private session to explore your path, your energy, and the guidance of the runes more deeply. Each comment, share, or subscription helps this work reach more seekers like you who are looking for clarity and growth. Thank you all for showing up, for engaging, and for honoring your journey. Together, we are strengthened in this circle of awakening. All right. And your advice for the now is leading by example. This is Kanon's. Go ahead and manifest that stuff, Gemini, but do so while leading by example. Now, why I say that is because this is Kinos, this is the torch that lights the path for yourself and for others simultaneously. So you have no idea the other people that are already watching you, other energies that are going to be seeing your legacy work. And so that's really following by example, trailblazing energies. So as you're in your vector of victory, trailblazing, maybe this is a little bit of martyrdom energy. Maybe you are kind of like, yeah, we're gonna do this stuff. We're doing it. We're dedicated. We're sticking to this. We're showing up together. And we're doing this stuff. And we're gonna gain so much more out of this and being stronger together, and being more durable together, and being healthier together. Yeah, justice is going to balance it out. All right. And the outcome is Hagalas. So Hagalas are the things that aren't meant for you kind of being wiped off the face of the earth, essentially. So Hagalas is the hail rune. This is the rune of unintended eventualities, is how I like to say it. So like a hailstorm or a natural disaster like a volcano, earthquake, something like that, is something that's not an if, it's a when. It's not intended, but it will eventually happen, an unintended eventuality. This is an irreversible rune. This is what isn't divinely guided for you showing up, or being wiped away, being removed from your path. All right, looking at this as a blessing, not a curse, is a way to adapt into your durability. As you're manifesting, Gemini, other energies are going to be discordant to that. As you are shifting, these other energies want you the way you used to be. They want you to be docile, to be pliable, to be their victim, essentially, right? So you're not sticking up for that anymore. You're sticking up for yourself and what's truly right. And if that means that you might lose a friend here or there, I mean, make sure that this is done in healthy ways, Gemini. But through this is like the Tower card in tarot. When you look at this as happening for you, you're already accepting the presence of the now and looking for the blessings in the future. And that automatically steps you into leading by example and balancing out your strength, your durability, your resilience to whatever this is. All right, so as the storm goes on, you're flexing the tree, like the tree flexes in the storm and it doesn't bend or break. See, you're stirring something up here, Gemini, and you're leaving stuff that doesn't serve your divinely guided path, that isn't healthy for you, that isn't in your aspects of your divinely guided path, in the way of your manifestation, essentially. And yeah, that's getting removed for you. So this is a great ending for you here, Gemini, in this rune reading. Great outcome for this energy, and you're stepping into this being strengthened as a result. So you're going to be stronger all for this. Did I say it's going to be easy? No. Did I say it's going to be hard? No. It is exactly how you show up that determines how you're manifesting and leading by example, Gemini. So make sure that you are doing this in sort of like a sense that this is your pilgrimage. This is you moving to that spiritually recharging place, that new place in your life. Okay? Get that? All right. We're going to get a card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck here. Soul's Journey Oracle deck, our messages straight from source, straight from spirit, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity you have for Gemini here for this week. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Forgiveness. Now, this is not a card we get a lot on this channel. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah, you're releasing a lot of your expectations to things here, Gemini, and you're stepping more into your inner authority. But yes, might need to forgive and that might be this aspect here where this other energy might just need to be forgiven. That doesn't mean that they have to stick around. All right, so just take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. I'm looking for the page for this card here as well. So again, at the bottom it says, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. You can never flow with the natural energy of love unless you release the negative energy of hate, anger, intolerance, or blame, Gemini. Every soul in your path has free will, and you have no control over that. What you do have control over is how you react to the manifestations of others' free will. Holding on to negative energy will strengthen karmic cycles, and forgiveness can break that pattern. The most important person you must learn to forgive is always yourself, Gemini. Blaming yourself for failures blocks the natural flow of love, which will attract all good things to your life. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.